I'm Jeanie Vance with Keller Williams Realty Maui, and I'm here today with Mary Alberts. She is the owner of the Island Art Party, which I'd been driving past, but really had my first experience this past week. And I have to say it was pretty fantastic. So let's be clear. We've long since established that I'm not an artist. And so it's not like it turned out that great, but what I discovered is that the actual process was really Zen-like and wonderful. I enjoyed it so much. And then when you add to that, the socialization, a little glass of wine, to the mix of a whole year of isolation and feeling lonely, quite honestly, I just feel like I've made a wonderful new discovery. So thank you. How are you today?
Great. You're so welcome. We are so proud that people are having that experience.
Mm-hmm. I think it's more important than ever right now. There's so lonely people and we need to have a little fun and we need to be together. So we're moving in the right direction. So I'm hopeful. That's great. What made you to start your business, Mary?
So actually Kurt and Alma Wen are the ones who started Island Art Party about, over 7 years ago now. And I bought it a couple of years ago from them because they were moving to the mainland to take care of family. So, and that it was a real last minute sale too. They had tried to sell it for almost a year and there wasn't anybody who was going to do with it what they wanted to have done with it. And that is to invest in it and to expand it or expand offerings or things like that. So, and I had owned a puzzle and game store back in California, and really the product is fun. And so the product here is fun. And so I talked to my husband about it. I said, I want to buy it. So that's the story, how I'm now the owner. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's fun being a business owner, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. And we're in such a great spot too. Well, that's great. Tell me about their experience. So I know I just had that, but what are you offering us?
So what we're offering is it's a paint and sip studio. So that means you get to do art while you sip on cocktails or mocktails of your choice. We have a full bar and we serve complimentary popcorn and we take you step by step through the painting of the day. And also we make suggestions of how you can make it your own, right? So that not everybody's exactly the same. And even if everybody tried to do exactly the same, it's not going to turn out the same because everybody's a little bit different style, right? A different touch, finesse touch, etc. And so that's what we think is the fun of it, is seeing how people end up expressing themselves and how different each painting is. And so we just love that part of it and encourage it. We even have people who come in and don't paint anything near what we're painting, completely different colors sometimes. So, and it's all good. We are thrilled with it all. So, and we play fun music and smile and joke around a lot. And we just love making it fun for people.
Well, my instructor was very good. There's no question about it. And it's really a safe zone. I've got to tell you, I was going to wait till the end to show you, but this is mine.
Oh, yeah.
And there's one flower here that I think is really pretty, but for the most part, I am my own worst critic, but honestly, it's just so hilarious. I just never thought I could do that. So it was awesome.
Yeah. And personally, I can't draw. I don't think I'm an artist, but I can do this. Yeah. And so that's what I tell people. If I can do it, you can do it.
So there were some basic elements there. And I know when we visited, you told me about your love for puzzles and all like that. Do you have a vision for where you want this business to go? Or is there anything you'd like to tell us about the future of Island Art Party?
Oh gosh, we just want to hang in there. We're still trying to get up to speed after the pandemic. We're hanging in there, and so we just would like to really grow it. And I have a secret motive that I really want anyone who's ever wanted to try it to get in and try it.
Okay.
And so to just experience it once at least. And 99% of the people love it and want to come back. So, you know, what better thing is that, right?
Absolutely. It's awesome. And of course, you're in a great location. There's so many cool businesses all around you. I did not know, of course, until I walked in last week that you also have a little section there. And I was impressed because you kind of led with, these are all the wonderful games for children that don't involve a screen.
Yes, yes. So that's our focus in our little retail area, is our screen-free activities, and they all have some kind of educational component to them also. So that's always been a big deal for me. And of course, the jigsaw puzzles was I'm so glad I brought those in, because at some point during the pandemic, we were the only place on the island that had them for sale. So
okay,
I had people calling and emailing me saying, "Can I meet you clandestinely?" Oh.
That's pretty
to buy
funny.
Puzzles.
Well, yeah, I think that puzzles have become a part of many people's mental health program.
Yeah, and that's it. And just like what you said about the painting, how it's kind of Zen-like, it's an active meditation, and so are puzzles. And so, it's really a great way to focus on something else, yet still have the room to have conversation and develop relationships at the same time. And that's what I really enjoy about both, you know, the Island Art parties and doing jigsaw puzzles.
Yeah, you know, not to mention the fact is, as I think of it, I'm a single woman. I don't want to go out to bars every night and like that. I would like to think that, you know, we have more and more here locally to do that is a little bit healthier.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah. So I'm going to switch just a little bit as we kind of end up here. You're married. I know that. Uh-huh. Yes. You have children?
I have one son.
One son. Okay. Awesome. Anything you'd like us to know about Mary?
Just that I'm motivated by fun and community service. Those are my two big motivating factors and why I do most of what I do in my life. So also that, I don't know, family, that's all important.
Well, you're a woman with heart. I can tell. You're definitely a woman with heart. So, and there's so many good people on this island. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Redwood City, California, halfway between San Jose and San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. Nice spot. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And my dad still lives in the house that he bought when I was going into second grade. So that's usually where we meet for our big family gatherings when we gather.
Nice. That's very, very nice. Well, I think we can both agree that we're lucky to live on Maui, especially now. I just had a mainland trip and
yeah.
So feeling really, really blessed. Is there anything else you'd like to know us about yourself? Any memorable experiences? Anything at all you'd like to share before we close?
Sure. So speaking of the puzzles part of it, we did have a puzzle competition because National Puzzle Day is January 29th. We weren't able to do it this year, but last year we did. And one of my staff who's not into puzzles couldn't believe how much fun it was to do that puzzle competition. So I think we had 12 teams of 4. They could have up to 4 people. And they had a 500 piece puzzle. It was the same puzzle wrapped up. So they didn't know what it was. And then when we say go, they unwrap the puzzle and put it together as fast as they can. And I think the winning team did it in just about 1 hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Well, we're going to be putting your interview up, and when people go to search for Island Art Party, they're going to be able to see the interview. I think it's wonderful to know a little bit about the people that, you know, offer us these wonderful things in the community. And I look forward to doing it again. It's going to be great. I'm going to choose a cool picture, and I'm going to come back with 2 of my girlfriends have already said they wanted to come, and I'll be seeing you soon.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the people that work so hard in this community to help us stay the wonderful community we are. So we're blessed. You take good care, and
Thank you.
talk to you again soon. Bye.
All right, thanks.